Hey guys, it's Super Kenzie Bug, and I'm here to show you guys some of the build and buy objects in Parenthood. Now I know that Parenthood has been out for a couple of weeks now, but I just recently, this last week, got my computer all set up so I can do streaming and recording, and so I'm just now being able to show it off. And so I really want to show the Parenthood pack off because I think it has a ton of items, especially for being a game pack, and it's super underrated because of that. Most game packs don't come with as many items or as much functionality, and I think this one has a ton of stuff you can use in everyday houses and a lot of new stuff as well. So I really wanted to show that off here, especially since we're going to be using a lot of the stuff to be building the upcoming episodes that we'll be doing with some buildings we'll be doing for family homes. So let's get right into that. So the biggest thing I think that was added in this pack was countertops, because unfortunately they have not given us countertops for a while, especially good ones with like nice texture and like the finishing on it. So these ones here, oops, rolling the wrong way, as you can see, have like a nice finishing on the top and really good texture, as well as they come in a lot of different color variants. So you really have some options here, which I think is amazing. You can really go like bright with it or more neutral as well. So I think that's great. So that's those ones right there. And then obviously you have like the little island that you can do as well. But, you know, the biggest thing is going to be, ooh, maybe if I can build an island. The biggest thing will be the new addition of just like the textures and everything as well. I promise I build in the Sims 4. I'm just struggling right now. Oh well, whatever. You get the point. So another thing that kind of goes along with the countertops, where this isn't really a countertop for your kitchen, but I found a lot of uses building with this one here in nurseries. Oh my goodness, it works so perfectly, especially if you take like your sheets and then you kind of take one of the cushions and raise it up so it looks like it's like a changing table. It looks so cute in nurseries and kids' rooms as well as like I've used it in living rooms for like entertainment stands. It works really well for all of that. And once again, tons of color options, so no matter what you're going for, your baskets underneath change colors as well. So like this nice purple has some bright like, you know, green and pink basket, whereas this more neutral has like a tan basket. So I think that's really cool. And the coolest thing that I personally love are these coffee tables that are big and square, other than like your rectangle like coffee tables that you normally get. I think they're super cool. I love them. So once again, tons of color options you can go with. This one has like drawers underneath with like books and stuff, whereas this one's a little bit more organized. So I really love those. And our favorite, couches. So these two aren't necessarily meant to go together, though they have the same kind of vibe with like the cushions, which you don't normally get. Most of the couches I find are very like, they're just like harsh and they don't have a lot of cushions. They don't look super comfortable, but these ones look like they've been like lived on and they've been used, which is amazing. My favorite colors are obviously these pink and white ones. I think they're super pretty, as well as this chair that comes along with the pack. It comes in a nice pink tone that looks really good with it, but then they also have this blue and pink tone, so I think those are both really pretty, especially together. But you have tons of different options. So you have like this nice yellow, you have a gray, you have this one with all kinds of colors like mismatched and everything, which is really cute. And I love this one too. I think that's super pretty, especially with like that pattern right there. But yeah. You have a couple other seating options. You have this dining chair, and this bar stool, and then this like desk chair for children. And once again, a bunch of different colors. I think they did really nice with the palette on all of these. A really good job with all of those. And so you have different colors. This one's like especially for one of the objects I'll show you coming up that they've added, but as well as just like a nice little desk chair for your kids so they can use that when they're studying or doing some kind of project, which we'll get into in a second for the projects. And then to go along with that, we got one dining room table. I think one, right? Yeah, just one. And it's kind of basic. I think we kind of have one really similar to it, but the colors are really nice. They go with the pack, but it's kind of basic. It's nothing super crazy and out there. And let me get right into the bedroom stuff here. Try not to skip around too much, trying to keep it all together. We have these two new beds. I love, love, love this one, especially with the cushions. I think it's really unique, and you get a lot of different options. You get a more neutral tone. You get this really cool camo one, which I think is really unique. I don't think we have anything like it, as well as some striped options, and then like a nice pink kind of like ombre option. This one I think is super unique. I don't think we have anything like it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, we probably do, but this one's super unique to me. Color options are amazing. I love this like space one with the purple. Oh, it's so pretty. But then you have like this nice like these frame around it, and I think it's really cool. For some reason I can't like find the words I'm looking for tonight, but that's okay. We'll get into it. And then you have a nightstand to go with both of those. So you kind of have something to match each pack. So like this like black and blue goes nice with the space, but then this like pink and white goes nice with like the ombre one. So you have those. Let me put up a wall real quick so I can show you some of the decorations. And we'll show you some decorations in a second. I want to show you some of the bathroom stuff. So this bathtub is, let me try and get it out of the way here. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Let me put all the bathroom stuff together here. Did we get any toilets? I don't think so. Okay. So this one, oh my goodness, look at the elephants. They are so cute. I love the pastel elephants. I've been using them in every build I've been doing. But then you get tons of other options. You get this nice pink for like a girly room, or like just like a pretty pink room. You get this like nice red and white one, which is kind of, I think it's more unique, but I think it could really go depending on what kind of room you did. Maybe like a master suite would be pretty. More neutral with the brown and blue. This one's like a baseball one, so if you have like a sportsy kid, that would work perfectly. This rose one is phenomenal. I think it goes well with anything, especially to brighten up like a bathroom that's maybe a little bit more dull. This one I've yet to use, but definitely could use it, especially like a teen room. I could see you using it, or just like a rock, you know, like a pop star in general, but I think it works really well. This one's like a nice like artsy one. I love like the pastel colors and then like the really bright colors with it as well. So I love this bathtub. I've been using it for absolutely everything. I think it's perfect. It's probably one of my favorite objects. I keep saying that about everything because they're all amazing, but they're super cool. This sink is, I think, more neutral. Yeah, we really don't have any brights. Maybe that blue's a little bit bright, but everything's very neutral, which is nice. It kind of goes with everything. But I love that one. I think it goes well, especially like look with this bathtub. It's perfect. This is really cool, something we really don't have, and works really well in community lots, especially like schools, or if you're building like restaurants and you do like stalls and stuff, it works really well. But it's just like a really unique sink that we really don't have at the moment. Alright, let me see if I'm missing any big, yeah, I've got some, oh, I've got kitchen stuff, duh. Let's head back up here. Okay, so to go along with our kitchen stuff, this fridge is my life. Like, it's perfect. Look at it. It's built into this like nice like cabinet, and so you can really build it in and make it look really seamless with like all your other cabinets as well, which is so cool. You get a bunch of different color options. I was really hoping this like tablet would work like kind of like the smart toilet did, where you can kind of use it and talk to it and everything as well, but it really doesn't. It's more or less on its own, to just kind of be there to like for looks, I guess. I don't know, for aesthetics, I guess. But then you have the stove, and then you have a dishwasher. I guess I need a counter to put the dishwasher in, huh? There we go. And the stove I like. I wouldn't say I love it. It is super unique, but I haven't found myself using it a ton. I feel like it doesn't work very well with the refrigerator itself, but I've found myself using it in other builds without this refrigerator. Very basic dishwasher. We do get bright colors, so that's cool. So if you have like more of like a retro themed kitchen, that looks really nice. But nothing, you know, out of this world. And then down here, let's go back to the bedroom. We have a dresser, and then another dresser as well. We are getting crowded up in here. We'll put it back here. That's fine. So this one is, I don't know, I like it as a dresser, but I found myself using it in living rooms. I think it looks really nice in living rooms, like as storage, and I think that looks really good. And you have really nice palette of colors here. I love this like black with the wood and then like the nice pop of color. It's beautiful. This one's very basic dresser, but you get beautiful colors with it. Like this like cherry blossom look amazing with this ombre. And then you get some very basic colors, but very nice brights as well. And I think the color palette makes it very unique. By itself, it's very, very bland, but color palette makes it look very unique. Now I've been skipping around a ton, but we'll get to decorations last. You have some desks, especially for the kids to study on. They're more of those single desks, like we had that one in City Living, which is really cool. It takes up a lot less space, especially if you're doing an apartment or small building. It looks really nice and takes up way less space. Really nice colors, really bright for the kids' room, or you have some more neutral if you are putting them in the rest of the house, or if you're just putting them in like a neutral bedroom. But you have those two options there. We got a fireplace, which isn't, I mean, it's really nice. I love the brick, and I don't think we have one like this. The colors are really pretty. We have this one, which has like this nice like pattern going on up here as well. So I think it's super pretty. I don't want to skip over any furniture. I probably will, and I'm sorry. I'm kind of a scatterbrain when it comes to that stuff. Have a new bookshelf. We have one that looks almost identical to this one, so nothing really blows my mind with this other than like the colors look nice with the other stuff because it matches everything else, of course, but nothing super amazing about that to me, honestly. Now, I feel like the decorations really shine this palette. I feel like there's so much stuff that I keep just finding and using. Like I said, this pack for building is huge. Like, we have so much stuff here. Alright, so we have a couple of playable items. This one is a journal, which is really cool. It comes with a bunch of different colors. So you have like this white with like a lock on it, and then as well as like a blue with some different, you know, swirls and stuff through it. You have this one with like spotted colors on it, another like lock one with a heart, one with like a crown, like a princess crown. But it's a playable item, so your sim can actually write in it, and then your siblings or other sims can go through and snoop through it to really irritate that sim that was writing in it, and, you know, they can kind of get into a fight over it. I'm sorry if you can hear my cats meowing in the background. They're being really loud and want to get in my office right now, and so they're being kind of obnoxious, per usual, but that's okay. The other playable item is this family bulletin board. You can actually set, from what I've played with it, I think you can only do curfews on it. So like, especially for teens, if they go out, you can set a curfew of like 11 p.m. and they have to be back by 11 p.m., which is really cool. It brings back that kind of curfew feeling that we had. I feel like we had something like this in The Sims 3, but I don't know, I could be wrong on that. But it kind of brings back that feeling for it, so that's cool. Decorations wise, I'll try and show you as much of this as possible, especially the stuff I think is really cool. These are amazing. These are trees that you can kind of put behind, like, I've been putting them behind beds. I think they look really pretty. And I don't think, yeah, there's nothing, you can't change, like, the pattern on that. But you can add in extra trees, so if you want to, like, put in more, you can. This one has been cool for, like, teen rooms. It's just, like, a basketball hoop. Once again, yeah, there are different color waves for that one. I like the purple a lot with the black. That's for like a teen bedroom, which this has really helped bring a big focus to teen bedrooms that we haven't had in a while, which is really cool. This has been one of my favorite things. Let me get these trees out of the way here. This comes in all different kinds of patterns and looks. So this one's like kind of like an artsy room. This one's for like little kids with like you know, animals and everything on there, cartoons. This one I found to use in teen rooms and like more like pop like Sims and everything. This one has like movies, I kind of would assume is like movie posters, so movie fanatic Sims. This one's more sportsy, and then this one is like those little cards, I can't think of the name of them, but you know what I'm talking about, in The Sims that you can collect, which is really cool, kind of like Pokemon essentially. But that's that one. We'll go to the other side. We have this guy right here, which, once again, all different kinds of themes, which is really cool because you can really customize it to your room. So that's cool. We have this guitar neck thing, which is beautiful, and I've seen a lot of viewers using this in really cool ways. Unfortunately, I just really haven't found anything that works for me with that. Oh, we need to filter our items again. Hello. Okay. We have this. This has been really useful, this skateboard. And once again, different themes. Really pretty. I love this one. I think that one's beautiful with the trees and everything. So it's like old skateboards. You have this hobby board. Alright, we gotta get rid of some stuff here. Hobby board. Once again, going with the same tradition, different themes. So you have different themes for different rooms. But it's kind of like a bulletin board, kind of like a storage area, more like, you know, something that they would kind of build themselves. These are fairy lights. which we've been all waiting for. We have those weird fairy lights, maybe butterflies or whatever from before, but these ones are beautiful, more traditional fairy lights. And you can keep continuing them with this smaller one too if you'd like. We have do we have any other wall stuff I have to show you up here? I don't think so. We have some more curtains. This one's been really cute for kitchens. Different colors, you know, different palette and everything. And then this one is like a nice sheer, oh, these have been beautiful, a nice sheer curtain for, you know, they have the different color waves as well too. So those are really pretty. I love that yellow. I think that's really pretty. So that's kind of all for the wall items. And then we have this, which people have been loving. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers use this quite a bit. And that is this guy right here. And this one comes in tons of different colors as well. I really love this blue. I think it's more unique than the rest of them. And then we have a couple of new playable items as well for kids. This, oh my goodness, I have no room. Where can I put this? Oh, I just worked somewhere. There we go. This is like a building area, so they can do like blocks and stuff on that. They can build on that. That comes in different colors as well. Very bright colors, except for that one that's a little bit more neutral. These two guys are super cute because in Parenthood, you have to raise your kids' skills and you have to be a more well-rounded sim. So you want your kids to be more well-rounded and grow up more well-rounded. So those guys right there, no different color waves for those, but one's a little teddy medic and then one's a little baby doll. And so basically they have to take care of them. They have to, like, you know, do all this different stuff that helps their, oh my god, what skill does that help? I'm blanking on it. You'll see in the game, I'm sorry. And that's going to help raise that different skill for them. And then we have a couple of kitchen items. This one, I don't know why, I feel like it's like so dumb, but I love this one. I love the plate, especially with the kids' drawings on them. I think it's so cute. So that's that one. And then we have this little fruit bowl plate thing. Let's see what it's called. Platter. That's a great word for that. And then we have this, which is like just where you'd put like the rack of dishes after you're done washing them, which is really cute. We have a bread box. I don't know why, but I've been using the bread box all the time. I think that's super pretty. We have this for the bathroom. Where'd my bathroom stuff go? Right here. We have one kind of like it, but not as detailed, which I think this one's really pretty. I've been using this one a ton. You can change the color of this one. There it is. I love this blue and brown. I love that it's a little bit worn. I think like it had been painted blue at one point, but it's beautiful. Everything's so detailed in this pack too. Like everything's so detailed. I think that's amazing. This is like a laundry basket, which is amazing. I've been using that almost in every build since I've gotten this pack. An arts and craft box for kids, you know, more artistic kids. A kid's toy box, which is so cute. It looks just like a little bit messy. It kind of brings like a little bit more like a homey vibe to the home, like somebody's actually living in it, not like it's like perfect. This is just for the bathroom. You have a hairbrush, hair dryer, hair stuff in there, some products. What else do I want to show you? There's some new lights which are really pretty. I don't have my cheats on, so I can't show you. Where's the wall? There we go. A night light like that, which is super pretty. And then you have this one that you can kind of put up there with it too. This is what I was going to show you earlier. This is the craft table for kids. So you have a crafting table. You have all kinds of colors here too, but they can draw and they can level up their drawing skill and their artistic skill. Same with these. These are all projects that you can work on with your children, and they're school projects. So you could build like rocket ships, you can build, construct a bridge, you can do the chemical reaction, and so it's all stuff you work on together as a family that builds your relationship as well as the children's skills, and I believe your Sims, like adult Sims skills as well builds. I think that's like the majority of the pack. I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, I probably am, but that's the majority of the stuff pack and like the build buy mode. And as you can see, there's tons of stuff that is in this pack, and it's just a game pack, so that's super cool that they did that. So I think that's amazing, and I think that